and develop our continent at the pace we desire. Without doubt, more funding will be required to achieve these laudable objectives. At the same time, we must unrelentlessly strengthen synergy between government and other stakeholders to reduce duplication of efforts and waste of resources. Your Excellencies, I pledge Nigeria's full support for the endeavor. Only recently, Nigeria, along with other African countries, adopted the African Union Roadmap on shared responsibility and global solidarity for HIV/AIDS, tuberculosis, and malaria, based on the 3 pillars of innovative financing, universal access to medicines and diagnostics, and committed leadership and governance. We will continue to play an active role in vigorously supporting the objectives of the roadmap and their beneficial advancements. Nigeria's commitment is further underlined by a special purpose program which we have developed to accelerate the implementation of key interventions with respect to HIV/AIDS. This program, which we have tagged the President's Comprehensive Response Plan, will help us to bridge existing service gaps, address key financial, systems, and coordination challenges, and promote greater responsibility and accountability for HIV/AIDS responses at national and subnational levels. The plan is targeted at achieving universal access to the prevention, treatment, care, and support to all Nigerians living with HIV/AIDS. Your Excellencies, to further demonstrate our administration's commitment to this fresh initiative, I will formally present this President's Comprehensive Response Plan on HIV/AIDS for Nigeria at the end of my speech. In fact, I will request our chairperson, the Honorable Prime Minister of Ethiopia, to help me unveil our plan. In demonstration of our commitment to the Abuja Declaration 2001, I have also directed the immediate development of a new and creative framework for sustainable financing of health to meet the targeted objectives. I cannot conclude this address without acknowledging the important contributions of our development partners to this fight against infectious diseases. I thank all United Nations agencies, the Global Fund, and the United States government, the United Kingdom Department for International Development, DFID, the Canadian International Development Agency, CIDA, Japan International Cooperation Agency, JICA, and other bilateral and multilateral agencies for their immense support for HIV/AIDS, tuberculosis, and malaria interventions across Africa. Your Excellencies, for too long, political instability, insecurity, and infectious diseases have beclouded our efforts at rapid development and effective optimization of the abundant potentials of our continent. However, today, there is renewed hope that together and with homegrown initiatives, we can systematically and comprehensively address these tough challenges. Our people are anxious for tangible results and concrete actions to improve their quality of life. As we look forward to a productive summit, meeting the needs of our people by achieving these goals should be our collective resolve. While wishing the summit fruitful deliberations, I invite you all to enjoy Nigeria's warmth and traditional hospitality. I thank you for coming for this Abuja Plus 12. Let me formally invite the chairperson of the AU Authority of Heads of States and Government to formally unveil the Nigerian Program of Action, because we believe that every country must have a well-planned program. So far as a nation, we've been taking ad hoc approaches to the HIV/AIDS problem, and I directed my technical people working with the states to develop a blueprint which we are committed to follow religiously, so that at any time we know where we are and we know where we are going. And we can assess ourselves, we know our needs, and we know where we're expecting help. And of course, the funding gaps will be very, very clear. So, Your Excellencies,